Hello and welcome to probably episode one, if you're seeing it, of BandBox Banter. I'm Jack Devin with my co-host Max Rassicott, coming at you just one day before the MLB season is officially underway. Yankees, Giants, Logan Webb, Max Fried. I could not be more excited. But before we get there, we should talk about our opening day roster decisions. Max, I know the Red Sox have had a couple that leave you scratching your head a little bit. Am I right?
I don't know if it's as much scratching your head, but it's just a couple of them were a little surprising. I think the big one that surprised a lot of people was Connolly early actually breaking camp with the team, kind of
Hmm.
because everyone thought they were going to have some service time manipulation with him. And they announced him as the three starter already, so he's going Sunday in Cincy. I kind of love that because I
Hmm.
also when he made it, I thought they were going to put him in the bullpen, which I think would be ridiculous. But they're also putting Oviedo there. I still would be fine with the six-man rotation. Oviedo didn't look very good his last time out spring training. I think it was 2 days
Hmm.
ago. His fastball velo was pretty bad, but
Okay.
I think you stretch him for a six-man. Uh, surpr- I'm not surprised, I guess, but Ryan Watson making the team might be a little bit of a surprise. He was a Rule 5 pick last year, so if they wanted him, they had to break camp with the team.
Hmm.
He's been real bad so far this spring, but he's going to slot in a low leverage spot. So I guess if they're going to give him a chance, might as well, right? If you liked him enough to draft him, put him in a low leverage spot. I mean, he's bumping either Peyton Tolley or Zach
Hmm.
Kelly out of the bullpen, and Zach Kelly is next to a war criminal for me, so I'm okay with him staying down there.
Hmm.
I not going to lose any sleep over Zach Kelly not being on the MLB roster, and other than that, I think I'm not surprised he made the team. He kind of had to, I think, but
Hmm.
IKF. Um,
It's my boy.
I think Core said that he's gonna be platooning with Marcelo at second, which
Hmm.
I think if you're gonna platoon Marcelo, which is not a terrible idea, but it should be Andrew Monasterio, who also broke camp with the team.
Hmm.
IKF, I believe, had some gnarly reverse splits last year, so I don't really understand platooning him. He doesn't really fit in anywhere to me on this team, but I think they kind of had to bring him up with the contract that he had. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not too surprised. I mean, yeah, Ryan Watson, who could be gone at any moment for either Zach Kelly or Tolley or Canely. So, um,
Is
Kalum.
is is Watson coming up just to eat innings early in the year, see what he's got if this is a
Uh,
longer season play, or is it lock in you're part of the solution?
well, Watson's a Rule 5 pick, was the Rule 5 pick this year. So I believe the consensus was they had to bring him out to the major league roster. Um, so,
Yeah,
I mean,
either
he's
yeah.
the last guy out of the bullpen. So he's going to be mop up roles, 6 run games. So just see if he has anything in the tank, if he's MLB caliber or not. And if not, again, you have Canley, who's probably still working his way into a workload.
Hmm.
Uh, I'd imagine he's not too far off because Danny Coulomb was signed so a week earlier. He's on the team already. He's on a major league team.
Hmm.
Uh, and one thing that I do like that's interesting to note is that on the Red Sox opening day roster announcement, they they put Jaron Duran and Yoshida as DHs. So I guess
Oh,
they're tipping their hand at what the outfield's going to be.
do they know they can only start one?
Yeah, it's going to be Duran.
What's the plan for Yoshida? They stick them in the outfield and saying figure it out, or is it a
The
game
plan for
share?
Yoshida, it's probably hoping some team is going to eat some of his contract and take him on their team. I'd imagine they're trying to dump Yoshida still behind closed doors. It's
Hmm.
probably not going to be easy. Um, I mean, they're still probably trying to work a trade for any of them at this point.
Yeah.
Mainly, there are 5 really capable major league outfielders. It's just you have 5 of them and you can only play 4 of them.
Right.
So I
Talk,
mean,
talk to
some of
what were
them
we gonna
aren't going
say?
to get a lot of playing time, but it is what
Hmm.
it is. I guess it's ride
Are,
the hot hand.
are you happy with Connolly early officially being a part of the rotation? And
I am ecstatic that Connolly Early is part of the rotation. Absolutely. Um, I'm not too. I would like Oviedo to also be in the rotation, but I
Mhm.
mean, if I was to pick between one of the two of them, it would be Connolly in the rotation. But Oviedo is going to factor in. I'm sure.
Oh
I'm sure
yeah,
there's
that arm talent finds its
yeah
way.
there. Maybe at some point they stretch it to a 6-man. Someone gets injured. If he's just nails out of the pen, they might just slot him in for somebody if they're struggling.
Mhm.
But if Connolly Early was going to be on the big league team, he had to be in the rotation. That's absolutely the case.
Well, unlike the Tanner Houck and Garrett Whitlock shenanigans the last couple of years, it seems like they're starting to make the right decisions with their young pitching talent.
That was the most frustrating shit of all time.
It makes no sense. Two guys good at their jobs, just swap them. That doesn't.
And they finally committed to it. And Garrett Whitlock's been one of the best relievers the past 3 years. And Tanner Houck was
Yeah.
an all star before his arm turned into pulled pork. So
And then I think he got capped at one point too.
we got
Sometime
what?
last season, he got domed.
Tanner Houck? No, it was 2 3 years ago. We were at
Oh,
that
it's
game.
been that long.
We were at that
Man,
game.
that wasn't a year ago, huh? Wow, it's all blending together for me, I guess.
Yeah, we were at that game. Stanton drilled him in the head with a comebacker.
You were shocked, or not shocked, you were in shock. That's your boy.
I was I was beside myself. Yeah,
For those of
that's
you
my
who don't
favorite
know,
pitcher, dude.
Tanner Houck is has a special place in Max's heart.
That's the jersey I own. I own a Tanner Houck jersey.
That's right.
That's
City
my guy.
Connect.
Yeah, it was just frustrating. It was like an 8-0 game. Uh,
Needless.
so any surprises for you with the Yankees opening day roster? Or no.
Um, Luis Heel is probably my biggest surprise. He hasn't his numbers last year ended up in a good spot, although watching day to day, it didn't really feel repeatable. The it was in his past when he's had success, it's been here's my fastball, I dare you to hit it, and it wasn't hit. And last year, the fastball really wasn't where it's been. Uh, I never had the same off-speed pitch working day in, day out. It was either, oh, it looks like today's a slider day, or today's a curveball day, or it didn't feel very repeatable. Felt like he was just skating by. And after a not so great spring, we get Jake Bird and Brent Hedrick instead of Luis Heel on the opening day roster. I kind of don't mind. I kind of wish they would, if a player's not performing, let him develop in the minors like they're doing with Jason Dominguez, who also didn't make the team, which I appreciate. So I don't think Luis Heel should have been a Yankee. I am a little bit surprised that they made the right decision and left him off the roster. So story's not closed for him. I think he'll be up soon, but I am excited for Cade Winquist, the Yankees Rule 5 draft pick. First one they've kept in, I think it said 2011, but I feel like it's been a hell of a lot longer than that. Very excited for him. Didn't have the best spring, but that curveball plays so much ball. I think he can touch a hunch or at least get up there in the nines. Excited to see what he can do. Full year Matt Blake. I think this is me being higher on Matt Blake than I am on Cade Winquist, but spirits are high for
Big trade
Yankee
deadline
roster.
acquisition, Jake Bird last year.
Oh my God. Jake Bird, I'm not thrilled, is on the big league roster. I would rather give it
I
to,
mean,
I mean,
he's had some stretches where he's been really good, especially in cores. But like, man, he came over last year and he blew for you guys for
made
like
his
5 games
presence
and won some of
felt.
them.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about him is the Grand Slam. I couldn't tell you who we were playing. I think it was Miami in that
Texas, I thought it
awful
was
series.
Texas.
Might have been Texas. Exactly. I remember he gave up a Grand Slam, and then I never thought about him again.
I remember the Yankees Marlins series too because
Awful.
I was in Jersey for Dill's grad party. Just wow, I was just laughing. It was
Every single trade deadline acquisition blew it. Javier Bednar, Bird, Doval. I'm pretty sure had a crap inning that game. It was,
yeah,
and then we ran it
greatest game of
back.
all.
But
That is one
that's
of the baseball games of all time.
it. It
I
took
mean,
place, and it
the
happened.
series in general was just insane, but that one game,
Yeah. Yeah, Augustin Ramirez was a little upset with us, but whatever. Turning a new leaf this year, and just in time too. We've got about 29 hours Eastern Standard until opening night, Yankees Giants. Max Fried
good
toeing
thing
the
it's not
slab against Logan Webb. Goodness
good thing
gracious.
it's not a standalone game tucked behind a paywall.
Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. I hope you guys have Netflix because if you don't, you won't be watching. Am I right? It's Netflix
Yeah,
this time.
if you don't have Netflix, I hope you get comfortable with meth streams. But
Even that's not working these days. Nothing's
Is
working
it
for me.
not? I feel like I've still been able to get meth streams working.
Okay. Well, I got to
I
use
bet
your
it. I mean,
computer then.
that's been my go-to for years. I mean, I'm on a first name basis with the jerkmate models that pop up in the ads when you go on the meth streams. So
Oh, is
better
that Lindsay? It
better
must
still
be
be
the
up there.
fourth inning. Yeah.
It's like sitting there in class, spam closing my tabs, hoping someone behind me doesn't see. Like I'm not a freak. I'm just trying to watch baseball.
I got to make a note of the time because if you're if you're watching the full episode, you've definitely seen that clip come out right before. So that's fantastic. Uh, so we know on a one game basis, anything can go. Aces from both teams towing the slab against each other in San Francisco. Who do you got game one? Yankees Giants. You got Devers' first time opening day in San Francisco. Max
So
Fried building off of his building off of his biggest workload in a single season. And again, Rafael Devers, first base. Rafael Devers, Rafael Devers.
yeah. Let me. I got a picture on my phone somewhere of Rafael Devers' last at bat as a Red Sox. I'm sure you'll really appreciate it.
The fact that there is Devers' last at bat as a Red Sox when he's 27, 28 years old is music to my ears already.
That's right.
You can't
He didn't have another
you can't
decade of
hurt
team
me
control or
anymore.
anything.
You can't hurt me anymore.
He didn't have a full decade of team control or anything. It's okay.
No,
Yeah,
at probably
last Devers swing as a Red Sox. I don't know if you can see it, but it's him bat flipping off Max Fried, just game winner. But
well, I guess they'll
if
have
I had to pick,
the rematch tomorrow night.
yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's a routine fly out of Oracle. But
Probably.
um,
This is BandBox Banter after all. Let's not forget.
if I had to pick who's winning opening day, um, the hater in me wants to say the Giants,
Hmm.
but um, if I'm being realistic, I'm probably gonna go Yankees.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't really love the Giants offseason. I think adding Luis Ariz does very little.
They have the
Um,
best and worst infield defense in ball. That left side, toe to toe with the best of them. That right side with Devers Arias is about as ugly as they come.
yeah. I think if anything, I'm gonna say Yankees so that if they win, I got it right, and if they lose, I'm more than okay at that.
The emotional
Um,
hedge, day one of 162. The emotional
yeah,
hedge. I
I
love
mean,
it.
Max Fried was real good last year. I
Hmm.
mean, he had the what, 5, 6 starts in a row where he was kind of buns, but
There was
he was
some
also had like a
blister.
yeah
Yeah.
something with his thumb on his throwing hand. So I mean, gonna give him a little bit of slack for that.
And it was an approach thing as well. I remember last season when Anthony Volpe was stinking it up out there left side, and then
Oh, the
Ryan
entire season.
McMahon. Yeah, exactly. Ryan McMahon was not yet on the team, and Freed, who is the leader in inducing ground balls to the left side, talked about how he tried to change his approach and strike out more people, which led to higher pitch counts, worse results, blah blah blah. Then
Yeah,
they got fixed right back to normal. So I don't think that'll be a factor going forward, but it is worth considering. You know, had a blip there in the mess of things.
yeah. I think just my biggest thing was his curveball was terrible when he had the problem with his thumb. I'm pretty sure it was. And
Hmm.
once his thumb got back to full health, I mean, his curveball was back to being the Max Fried curveball that we've all
Right.
seen for however many years in Atlanta, and he went back to dominating. So,
That's gonna be one of my favorite expressions. You get five good starts, five bad starts. It's what you do with the other 20 that, pay your contract.
yep,
So
absolutely.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's hard betting against Logan Webb ever, but opening day, I think the Yankees lineup's a little bit deeper. I think the top end talent also clears, and I trust Max Fried with not with my life, but I trust him with a lot. I trust him with my car, maybe, or I don't know. I trust him a good deal.
There's a good level of trust there.
There's some solid trust. Alrighty, so I think moving on, big slate, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening.
Yeah,
So many pitching
heavy
matchups
hitters.
I'm excited for. Is there a matchup that stands out to you? We're gonna go through a couple, but what's the one you're looking forward to watching the most on the official opening day?
Okay, the most there's two of them
I
probably.
know what the second
Um,
one's gonna be.
do you? So the
Yeah.
first one that stands out, I guess, would be probably Skeens and Freddie Peralta. I want to see
hmm
Freddie's uh, Mets debut. I like Freddie Peralta a lot. I don't know if he's the fix for the Mets rotation. I think they have a
hmm
lot of problems with it. They need a lot. They need healthy. They need to be healthy. That's kind of what it is. But adding
Yep.
Freddie Peralta to a rotation doesn't hurt. Um,
Oh, absolutely not.
and I mean, we all know what we're getting with Paul Skeens. Um,
Don't
we're
we
getting
ever?
100 miles an hour, pure dominance, and at least 8 camera pans till it be done during the course of the game. Let's put it in the books.
And unlike Chiefs games, I think everyone's gonna appreciate every time
Yeah,
she comes on screen.
yeah. I think the power rankings in terms of like celebrity girlfriends and
hmm
wives goes Livy Dunn up here.
hmm
Then you had towards the end of last year in football. Then you had Cardi B for Stephon Diggs and the Patriots right about
I
here.
didn't even know they were together.
Yeah, it's a very interesting sight seeing the Patriots owner with Cardi B, and then down here underneath whatever pile of shit you want to talk about, it's Taylor Swift. I think everyone got a little
Yeah.
sick of that, but and
I'd
then
like
the
to
other
put
one
out a
I'm
oh, you
excited
go for it.
about the other one I'm excited about would be Shane Smith and Mizorowski.
That's the
It's
one.
exciting
That's
to me
right.
because you could convince me both of these guys are going to have a 2.6 ERA this year, and you could convince me that they're both going to have a 6.2 ERA this year. I think they're both volatile arms. They're both young. They both could be very good for a very long time. But
What the
you know,
people at home
the
don't
stuff
know.
plays well. The stuff can play well for them, but
Mm,
they, especially Miz, he gets in his own way with his command issues.
hmm
Um, so I think that's exciting because that game could end 1-0. That game could end 15-13. So
With all due respect to the pitchers, the people at home watching don't know about shitty pitcher week. It's
oh
the
yeah,
fantasy baseball tradition for Max over here. You wanna take us through that real quick?
I think I'm playing Dylan. I might be playing Dylan week one, so that might have to play in. So there's one person in our fantasy baseball league that every week when we match up, we bench our entire teams and we find the worst pitching matchup each day and we waiver those pitchers. Or in rare cases, we beg someone to trade us the pitcher for the day, and we roll that matchup out there as our only source of points. So it's not insane to see one of us finish with negative points on the week. It's happened a couple times. Usually we end around like 15, 20 points. But
Outrageous.
there have been circumstances where we waiver some real bad pitchers. Shout out to anyone who's ever pitched for the Rockies in the past 5 years. Kyle Freeland, Antonio Senzatella. Guys
Yep.
are guys are guys are legends. Uh, the goal is, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's the point of it is to be the guy that has less points, but obviously in the standings you get rewarded for having the more points.
Mhm.
So one person, we alternate days. One person picks the matchup. The other person gets to pick which one of the pitchers they want. So if you were to roll one for opening day, that could probably be it. It could also be Cade Cavalli and Matthew Boyd. Honestly, that's
That's
another
the
one.
one. Yeah,
But
not that it particularly relates to Miz and Shane Smith, both of whom, as you said, have a lot of upside potential. But if you see on the slate, oh my God, Angels Fish, it's August 15th. Just know somebody out there is watching, and it's probably Max and Dylan.
dialed in. 10
Absolutely
p.m.
dialed.
10 p.m. Eastern first pitch on the dot. I'm there,
That's
staying up till
that's
one.
right. That brings me to another pitching matchup that I wanted to take a look at. It's Trevor Rogers and Joe Ryan. Probably the most exciting Twins game that's going to take place all
Oh my
year.
god, I love Joe Ryan.
I mean,
That
Rogers last year. Oh, tell me a little about
no,
Joe
I'm just gonna say
Ryan.
real quick. There was 90 seconds where Joe Ryan was a Red Sox last year. Shout out to the MLB Fox page on Twitter.
Yep.
But, I was the happiest person alive for about 90 seconds.
Worst 90 seconds of my life, and believe me, I've had plenty. Oh, title of your sex tape. Joe Ryan. 31 starts or 30 starts last year, 171 innings, pitched to 3.42 ERA, 194 strikeouts, a walk percentage of 5.7, K percentage 28.2. Absolute stud, couple years of team control. If you're looking for top flight pitching, I'd call him high A tier, maybe mid A tier, if that's fair.
Yeah,
And then
I'd say mid A
yeah.
tier. Yeah,
And then what Trevor Rogers did last year, by God, 18 starts, which is more than I would have thought. 110 innings, just about 1.81 ERA, 103 strikeouts, 24.3 K percentage, and a 6.9 walk percentage. What he did in that sample size last year is outstanding. But
it's
do,
you
do you
watch him
see
and
that,
don't know how.
right? It kind of defies
Like
expectations
you
and
can look at
all
all the
sense.
peripherals and you can pop up the hood and look at all the underlying stats you want.
Hmm.
The eye test says no, that shouldn't have happened,
Hmm.
right? Like he's good, but he's not that.
And we see it frequently that starters that fail have a renaissance later in their career. Not that it's been he's had success as a starter. We normally see starters that have failed with like his 5.47 ERA, 4.92, 7.11 first year with Baltimore, find success as relievers. But it's even weirder that he's exactly even weirder that he's now doing it as a starter. I did not expect him to I did not expect him to get another run as a starter, and he did, and he made such a great job of it. As far as opening day goes, do you think he starts the season out on a right note, or do you think that it's reality check time and the big bad Minnesota Twins are going to give him what for?
If he's getting a reality check, it's not going to be against the Twins.
That's a good point.
All due respect to Joe Ryan, uh,
Mhm.
he's got he's got 9 idiots behind him. I mean, Byron Buxton and Royce Lewis, I guess, are passable, but
If they're not hurt, don't
yeah.
forget
So
about
I guess
Matt
we'll say
Wallner, man.
8 because
He's
one of
next.
them's always injured at some point.
Mm,
Uh, that the Twins, I mean, they sold everything last year. They
mhm,
actually only kept Joe Ryan. Um, they're going to be horrible this year. I would imagine Trevor Rogers doesn't have a too difficult of a time.
mhm,
Um, maybe he doesn't have. I mean, it might not be his sharpest outing because it is opening day, but I would expect him to be in relative command of that game.
mhm.
It kind of just goes down to what Joe Ryan's able to do against the Orioles lineup. Um, but if Trevor Rogers gets a reality check, I'm sure he will. Um, I don't know the Orioles schedule, but might be his second or third start. Not going to be the first though.
So we're taking Baltimore. We talked about that high-powered offense, the offseason they had. Goodness gracious. Probably added about 70, 80 home runs between Ward and Alonso on the high end. But it's gonna be a good one to watch, at least for the first 5 innings, and then watch it descend into
Yeah,
Twins bullpen madness.
Once Joe Ryan's out of the game, I think you can turn that off. There's
Yeah.
there's Red Sox, Reds, there's Tigers, Padres on at the same time. They
Hmm.
start an hour later, so get your first hour of the pitching matchup, then you can go watch a real game after that.
And
Don't put yourself through watching the late inning Twins. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody.
and while we're looking at pitching matchups, here's a guy I never expected to talk about in a man, I can't wait to watch that fight. Scooble and Nick Pivetta dueling it opening day.
You know me, I've not been a fan of Nick Pivetta since 2022, probably. I didn't like him really in 2021 either, except he was a postseason demon for the Red Sox in 21. So
I mean, what he did is not quite as extreme as Trevor Rogers, but it feels a hell of a lot more repeatable. 287, 181 and two thirds, and 190 strikeouts. He
if
posted,
I'm
and
not
it would look damn good doing it.
I'm not mistaken, Nick Pivetta had some ridiculous splits at Petco last year.
Oh, I'm not aware.
I believe because it was after the All Star break and the Red Sox went to San Diego and
Hmm.
they played them. Obviously, Pavetta was on the mound, and they were talking about how he had some just ridiculous splits at Petco.
Hmm.
Um, I want to see if I can.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'll ask you about who you got taking this game home. I know pitchers aren't all the way stretched out, so the Tigers can't rely on Skubal to give them probably more than five or six at most. And we've seen that Padres offense, what they can do when they click. Machado, Tatis, Merrill at times, Cronenworth has it. Uh, who do you have taken home game one between the Skubal Pavetta showdown?
Sneaky. I'm going Padres. I
Hmm.
I love Jackson Merrill for one. Um,
Yeah.
that's kind of okay. Yeah, he had a two. Okay, Pavetta had a 2.36 at Petco last year and a
Oh
3.55
wow.
away
Okay.
from.
So there's something there.
Yeah, I mean it was yeah, I think it was a little bit more insane before the All Star break because
Hmm.
I think the Red Sox actually put a pretty good beating on Pavetta for like the first time all season at Petco. So I think it was a little bit more insane before the All Star break, but yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know what it is there. Something
And I
about
think
San Diego.
I think I have to agree with you that Padres are going to take it down. If Tarek Skubal can hold you down, but he's not going to go the whole game. I trust the back end of the Padres bullpen a lot more. Well, not a lot more. I trust them a lot. I think Mason Miller is great. I think Morahone and Estrada
Good.
are, yeah, yeah, right. Great insight here. I think Morahone and Estrada are absolute top tier. They could close for pretty much 15 other teams, 20 other teams. So, and then offensively, Padres, Tigers, I don't even think you can compare. So for me, it's an easy one.
What
Padres taking it home for me.
you aren't trusting 38-year-old Kenley Jansen to close it out for the Tigers?
Somehow, no. I mean, the only one in that bullpen I can remember that I like is Will Vest.
I
But
mean, they have Kyle Finnegan. He's been
oh, how
all
could I
right.
forget? How could I
No,
forget Kyle Finnegan?
been all right.
Jason
Red Sox
Foley's
legend
still
Connor
around?
Red Sox legend Connor Siebold's in that pen too. Don't
Yeah,
forget
speaking
that.
of Nick Pivetta, huh? And there were two more matchups I wanted to take a look at. I'm going to save. Actually, I'll leave it up to you. I have a Red Sox one and I have a non-Red Sox one. Which should we do last? What should we do next?
Uh, well, I know which one your non-Red Sox one's going to be.
Oh,
It's going
let
to
me
be
hear.
I mean, it's probably the one that I think stands out to anyone if you're looking at opening day weekend that's not on Thursday.
Mhm.
So start with the Red Sox one. I'm sure I know which one you're talking about.
All right. So while you think of which one it could be, I see two or three that it could be, but I got one. Our Red Sox opening day matchup, Garrett Crochet, Cy Young 2 last year, if I'm not mistaken, against Andrew Abbott. Pitching in a hitter's ballpark, the both of them, but Abbott took that next step, got a 2.87 ERA, 166 innings and 29 starts, and a little less than a strikeout per inning, but still definitely nothing to mess with. I don't know if he's top of the rotation caliber just yet. I know Hunter Green's gone, but uh, I don't even need to ask you how you think this one's going to go.
Oh, I would hope the Red Sox win. The
Hmm.
problem is the Red Sox lineup last year was they had a relatively good lefty lineup last year, but
Hmm.
all of those lefty killers are currently gone.
Yeah.
Snyder's with Seattle. Romy's on the IL. Nate Eaton somehow worked his way into that conversation. He's in Worcester, so
Hmm.
he's not going to be there. It's you're going to roll out three of the four of Willie Abreu, Roman Anthony, Jaron Duran, and Yoshida are going to be in that lineup.
Hmm.
One of them. I mean, I know they want Willier to play every day. I think they're going to want Duran to start doing that as well. Roman is going to play every day as long as he's healthy. Like
Hmm.
one or two of those guys at least is going to have to hit lefties. I think
Hmm.
this is a great start to the season to kind of be a lit. I think this is a great litmus test to start the season. You
Hmm.
get I feel a very good lefty, but he's not, your Tarek Skubals or Garrett Crochets of the world.
Right.
So it's a very solid lefty starter that you get to start the season against.
Hmm.
One of them's gonna have to show me something. You go around the infield, and you're gonna probably have IKF a second, even though I'd probably put Monasterio there. So you go around the infield, all of them are gonna be righty hitting. Story,
Hmm.
Durbin, IKF, Contreras, and Narvaez. But it comes down to the outfield's offensive production. I feel like because
Okay.
they aren't switch hitters. They're all lefties. You got Rafaela, who's hot and cold of a hitter as you can have. He's the new era Jackie Bradley Jr. If you look at his offense and defense
You've
for the
had a
Red Sox.
Jackie Bradley Jr. for it seems like 15 years now. It's crazy.
He's the new era. I mean, he's Jackie Bradley Jr., but he can play second base too. But
Hmm.
I'd imagine that Narvaez is going to get the nod, not Connor Wong, who I think a lot of people are getting sick of. But yeah, it's it's scary. It's a scary matchup in a little bit, in a sense, because you don't have Ref Snyder, so you can just give Will. You can tell Willier to take a seat.
Hmm.
Rob Ref Snyder go out there and hit a leadoff double. You can't do that anymore. So you're gonna have to work at it. You're gonna have to get him out of the game, I think. But I trust Crochet. He hasn't had the best spring, but you know, spring training is strictly for pushing narratives, and Garrett Crochet's slow spring doesn't push any of my narratives, so I'm just gonna throw it
No.
out. A lot of pitching in spring training is just figuring shit out, working on new off
Hmm.
speed, trying sequences, whatever. Um, Same thing for Ranger Suarez, but his is a little harder to turn a blind eye to. He just got
He's an
murdered.
established guy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't love seeing the 11 ERA on the spring, but
No.
it is what it is, right? It's spring. Uh, I'm not going to be concerned for the Crochet until 8 p.m. on Thursday if he goes out there and gives up 5 runs. Then I'll be concerned. But until then, I don't really. I'm not concerned. He wasn't someone fighting for a roster spot, right? Like
Hmm.
Connolly really has a bad spring. I look into that a little bit more because he's fighting for a
Right.
roster spot. But Garrett Crochet has earned the luxury of being able to just go around and dick around and work on something in the spring. Um,
For those of you who
I'm not-
remember, Garrett Cole, right before he joined the Yankees, 2020 spring training was absolutely terrible, and that had no bearing on anything that followed. So I agree. Crochet, there's really, really nothing to worry about. I'm sorry,
that's
I
the
think I
hope.
might have cut you off. What were you about to
No,
say?
that's the hope. No, that's all I had on that one. How do you think that matchup goes?
You know what? I think I have to give it to Cincinnati for the same reason I gave it to San Diego. They're at home, Great American. It's a bopper of a ballpark. The same way I said Scooble can't go more than 5 or 6 innings. Crochet, I think he's under the same restrictions. Uh, Emilio Pagan on the back end lines up not quite as good as the as the Sox back end, but they got some thumpers in that lineup. I'm excited to see Gino Suarez back at Great American. Matt McLean, I think he's real still. I will never stop believing in Matt McLean and Noelvi Marte. Let's see what he is. I think there are some bats that could bop, and in a one game set, I'll take him. I'll take Cincinnati. Little late game revival. And that brings us to, I think, our last pitching matchup that we wanted to highlight. There are quite a few more that we could take a look into. Do you have a guess as to which one I'd highlighted?
Is this for Thursday matchups or just the entire
This
weekend
is
in
for
general?
Thursday.
For Thursday,
And
okay.
I know which one you're going to say, and it's not that one.
Well, okay. So you say that, and now I'm
Hmm.
gonna overthink this. Um,
For those of you at home, I believe he's going to say Zach Gallen, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
that was not what I was gonna
Uh,
say.
really?
Rasmussen and Libertor, I think might be it.
No. I
Okay.
have Nate Eovaldi and Christopher Sanchez dialed up.
I'm pretty. I thought you were a big Matthew Libertor guy, so I thought that's where
You
you were
know,
gonna be with.
I used to be pretty high on Liberatore, but I think he's finally run the course for me. But I'm looking at Nate Eovaldi and Christopher Sanchez. What Eovaldi did last year in his short sample size is outstanding, and it wasn't even too short. 22 starts, 130 innings, 1.73 ERA. But what's Christopher Sanchez did last year, I think I don't hear about enough. 32 starts, 202 innings, 2.5 ERA, 212 strikeouts, over a strikeout per inning. Just absolutely shut down stuff. Um, but Phillies, what is your take on this one? Outside looking in, who do you think's gonna outduel the other?
Well, Uvalde, just
Mhm.
probably a little bit biased. I love Uvalde.
Marlins
Really
legend.
upset the Red Sox never brought him back.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw 3, 4 years of when Eovaldi's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in baseball. I feel like. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
really been a thing for him for the past 8 years. Just can he stay healthy? It's not. Does he have it? Is he good? I mean, it's does he stay healthy? Obviously, with every injury he takes, there's always a chance he comes back worse.
Mhm.
But until I see that, I'm not going to believe it. It feels like every time he gets some sort of major injury, he comes back and shaves
And
point 0.4 off his ERA.
pitches better. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's one
Is
of those
he
things.
is he the new Charlie Morton? He might be a little
Well,
late
Charlie
career
Charlie Moore hit a
renaissance, pitch
wall last year,
forever.
but
Oh, but I mean, Charlie Morton was awful at the end, but after 30 is kind of when his career took off, or
yeah,
around 30, I should say.
yeah, but I do think it's a little unfair to discount what Christopher Sanchez did last year.
Mhm.
No one talked about him. I mean, they looked at that rotation. People talked about Nola or
Wheeler,
Suarez, Wheeler.
right.
Um, I feel like Christopher Sanchez was the guy that was kind of left out, but he might have been the best out of all four of them.
Yeah. 8 WAR as a pitcher, isn't that something?
That's something.
And
Um,
202 innings. Guys don't
where,
post like that anymore.
where
You
was he in
maybe
Cy
get
Young voting
three.
last year? Was he second or third in Cy Young voting? I'm pretty sure he finished in the podium.
He was definitely pretty high up there. He finished second.
Yeah,
I'm
so
imagining to Paul Skeens. If I had
yeah,
any guess. Yeah, Paul Skeens.
probably, yeah, probably.
Probably. All right. Who do you think's taking home the game? I know Texas has had some struggles with the offense. No more Adolis Garcia. Jake Berger didn't really work out, if I remember right, and Jock Peterson definitely didn't. But they
No,
got Wyatt Langford, they got Josh Young, couple pieces could click. And I don't even need to talk to you about the Phillies lineup, so I won't. What do you
no.
think takes this one?
I'm I'm gonna say Texas.
Wow.
I think this year might be a big year for Brandon Nimmo for the Mets.
Oh, okay.
If I recall, Brandon Nimmo had some horrible batted ball luck last year. I remember he was actually he was getting barrels. He was hitting very hard last year, but he was
Hmm.
just hitting some guys. I think he had a little bit worse of a season with his strikeout numbers than he has in the years past. But I've liked Brandon Nimmo for a while. I'm not going to say he's going to save that Rangers offense. I mean,
Hmm.
obviously, they brought in Nimmo to ship out Semien. I don't know if that's just a one for one
Well,
swap right now, like, in
you
terms
had a
of
good point
production.
about Nimmo's batted ball. I mean, his 301 BABIP last year was 17 points lower than his career average, so I think you've got to like to stand on in that department.
Yeah. So I'm in a one game set. I'm going to ride with Evaldi, and there's enough in that lineup. I think where it's not abysmal.
Hmm.
It's not fantastic, but by any stretch
Something
of the
could
imagination,
pop.
it's something.
If
Yeah,
Wyatt Langford and Corey Seager decide to take over a game, they both can do that.
absolutely.
So I think I might have to go Phillies. Uh Sanchez and Eovaldi, it's probably going to be a tight game. Yohan Duran, love on the back end. That's huge. And, Schwarber, Harper, Bohm. There's like Trey Turner. The core of that lineup always bops. So that's what I'm betting on. But if I would be not surprised either way.
Yeah, I mean, you look at any of these pitching matchups. I don't know if there's a surprise if any of these teams pull off a win. I mean,
No.
you get your best going out there. I mean, you'd like to feel pretty good about it any chance. I mean, I guess Jose Soriano versus Hunter Brown might be the only one where I'd be surprised the team won.
And I know we're about to take a look at winners and losers, our guesses for the opening day slate. Don't forget, day after, Cole Reagan's Chris Sale. Had nothing prepared for that, but I noticed it late. I wanted to throw it out there. What a game that could turn into. Braves home opener. My God, that'll be a high octane matchup for sure.
Oh yeah,
In a day when you watch Reagan's and Sale, or you watch Kyle Freeland and Sandy Alcantara, or Yusei Kikuchi against Mike Burrows, like, well, or whoever the
what are you saying
D-backs,
about Mike Burrows?
whoever he'll be good, just not yet. Or whoever the D-backs throw up there to get slaughtered by the Dodgers. So,
With that,
uh,
I think it's
yeah.
Erod.
What'd you say?
I think it might be
Oh,
Erod.
that makes sense. Jordan Montgomery, how you doing? Uh, I would
Man,
like to go through and
I was so
pick.
upset when
Oh
Jordan
my
Montgomery
God,
wasn't a Red Sox.
they hate him in Arizona now. I don't think he could
I
show
would
his
hate
face
him if he
there.
was in Is he even in Arizona anymore?
I saw him get claimed by someone a little while ago. Probably not Arizona. Jordan Montgomery, where are you at, my friend? Texas Rangers.
Let me see.
That's what it was.
Oh shit, he's back.
60-day IL. Not sure if I'll admit, unprepared, not super up to date on Jordan Montgomery injury history and return timetable, but
Yeah. Well,
uh,
if the Diamondbacks can get it to Johnny Loizaga,
wow.
possible. You never know.
Hey, Johnny Lasagna, the best 11 games you're going to get in a season. Can't beat
Yeah.
it.
Once they get Justin Martinez back, even if he is back this year, I love Justin Martinez. He's phenomenal.
He
But
is your guy. I remember I was
he's
big on Kevin Crone a couple of years ago, but that never quite panned out. But I think it's time to take a look. We're going to give you our guesses for every winner on opening day.
opening
And I think
weekend.
opening weekend,
Opening
that's
weekend,
right.
brother.
All right. All right. Who do
All
you
right.
got?
Okay,
Mets
so
and
we're gonna start.
Pirates.
Oh, I was gonna start. Okay, wait. We already
Oh,
did
yes,
Yankees,
please.
Giants. I'm going Yankees over
Me
Giants on
too.
Wednesday.
Yep. We should probably be writing this down so we can keep score, but stay tuned next episode. We're going to have some kind of competition and we're
We
going to be
have it
counting these up.
recorded. We have it recorded. We can count it back. It's fine.
Right.
Then we got
Uh,
Skeens Peralta. I'm going
man,
hmm,
that's going to be an
I'm
ugly
going
second half of the game.
I'm going Freddie in the Mets, dude. I mean, I don't trust the Pirates at all. I mean, Connor Griffin starting in AAA. That's the only thing that I was looking forward to on that lineup. Um,
Seriously.
so O'Neal Cruz, take me home.
Oh my
Uh,
God. O'Neal Cruz is going to rock Devin Williams. That's why I'm picking the Pirates. We saw last time
yeah,
Devin Williams had an opening day in New York. It did not go well. It ended fine, but it scared the shit out of me.
hey,
Um,
he's on a team he wants to be on now. It's all right.
Give me Paul Skeens. 6 innings, 70 pitches, 18 strikeouts, if that's even possible. No decision.
Yeah.
Pirates win 1-0 on a ninth inning something.
All right.
Uh, White Sox Brewers. I think I'm going to take the Brewers, shockingly.
Um, so we want to talk Murakami's going to square up a Miz fastball, but there's no chance because
Man,
Murakami can't hit 92. I'm going Brewers.
man, I would love to see that. Munataka, 104 from Miz up and in. He hits that thing back to Japan. That would be a crazy watch.
Only thing that's
Uh,
going is to the catcher's mitt. That's going straight to Willie Contreras' mitt, dude.
do we even want to talk about Cubs Nationals? Not to disrespect Matt Boyd, who put together a good season last year, but I know you have
Oh,
thoughts on Matt
I'm
Boyd.
going Nationals. I don't like Matthew Wood. It's just something against I have something against lefties that throw 90 miles an hour. I don't know what it is. I hate them. I hate them.
Ah, man, I want to do the fun pick and pick the Nationals, but the Cubs are such a well-rounded organization, and if you want fielding, go to the Cubs. If you want bats that can bop, to go to a couple other teams first, and then go to the Cubs. Uh, I don't know. I'm taking the Cubs, and it's also a reflection of the
Nope.
Nationals more so than
Alex,
praise for the
nope.
Cubs.
Alex Bregman's gonna go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
And to think he could have been doing that in a Sox uniform.
They traded away off the
Twins,
Reds. But
Twins, Orioles.
I'm not going against Joe Ryan. That lineup sucks for the Twins, but I'm not going against Joe Ryan. I'm not.
I think I
Won't
agree
do
with
it.
you. As good as
All,
Trevor
all
Rogers was last year, I think the Yankees lit him up the one time I watched him pitch, so I'm agreeing with you here.
I mean, when I was talking about it earlier, I mean, you could hear in my voice. I mean, all logic points towards the Orioles, but I'm going Minnesota. I,
And I like
I
that
love
too.
love Joe
Slow
Ryan, man.
start, slow start last year for Baltimore. Maybe they
Slow
fall
season
victim to
last
that
year for
again.
Baltimore.
Yeah. They were real good after June, I think. One of the best in ball, but look out for them. End of the year wild card race. Tarek Skubal, Nick Pivetta, Tigers, Pods. I think we talked about this in a little bit already. I'm going
Yeah,
Pods.
agree.
Offense thumps, and Skubal's not going to give you 8 innings like he will in June.
Pods. Yep.
Angels, Astros. Jose Soriano can huck it, but not like Hunter Brown. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Give me Astros. I the Angels always seem like they try in the offseason. I'll give them credit with their lineup
Hmm.
at least, not necessarily with their pitching. they always seem like they try a little bit, but they never result in anything more than 75 wins and a wasted season of Mike Trout.
If you weren't with us at 73 and whatever, don't be with us at 75 and whatever. But you know what? I'm taking the Angels. I think I think Mike Trout is gonna have, oh my God, is he back? Is Mike Trout here? Off a Hunter Brown fastball. And then Jose Soriano was the only competent pitcher in that entire Angels staff, if memory serves. So
Man,
screw
that's
it. Give me
so
Angels over the
low,
Astros.
so low bar to clear.
But the bar was cleared. So yeah,
There
I
is
hear
a
you.
bar there, I guess.
You're right. You're right. Give me
Uh,
Jose Soriano. Red Sox Reds. Touched on that one already. I'm going Reds officially.
I'm
You,
going Sox.
that makes sense. Rays Cardinals. We got Drew Rasmussen, Matthew Liberatore. Could not be hammering the Rays line harder. What do you
Yeah,
think? I
I'm
mean
going
that
Rays. I mean, I for a little fun exercise, I'm going to look up what the Cardinals lineup could be because I know they shipped away a ton of guys
I mean
in the offseason.
that lineup is just so
I'm
threadbare
going
now.
I'm going Rays. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm looking at this Cardinals lineup right now just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Alec Burleson, Jose Fermin, Nolan Gorman, Thomas Sagisi, Ramon Urias, JJ Weatherholt, and Mason Wynn are their infielders.
Weatherholt's
Um,
exciting.
they got Nathan Church, Victor Scott, a known rap legend,
Victor
Victor
Scott
Scott
the
II,
second.
and Jordan Walker is this is just projection. I don't know if this is actually what it is, but
Yeah.
and just the saddest sack of shit rotation you've ever seen in your life.
What do
I
you mean
mean,
that 39-year-old Sonny Gray and 39-year-old Lance Lynn and 39-year-old Kyle Gibson weren't long-term fixes for St. Louis?
it's Dustin May and Michael McGreevy, Andy Payante, and Matthew Liberatore take me home.
And to say nothing of Drew Rasmussen's skill, I mean, we've seen what he can do. Sample
Oh, Drew
sizes haven't been
Rasmussen,
huge, but
phenomenal. Yeah,
Rasmussen,
I
Rasmussen
like
is
I like him
awesome.
a lot.
He's like if
But
Zach Littell was actually really good.
he gets
Drew,
overshadowed by Shane
Drew,
McClanahan 6 starts a year. But
seriously, the best six stars you'll ever see. I think Shane McClanahan, Drew Rasmussen might be the best Zach Littell of all time.
he's the Pedro Martinez of Zach Littell's.
Side praise. All right, Rangers, Phillies. Touched on this one
Yeah,
a little too. I'm going Phils.
I'm going Texas.
All right,
Um,
D-backs. Oh, so you do something else to?
no, I was just going to move on to D-backs Dodgers.
Yep. How do we even need to talk about this one?
No, I'm going LA.
Hmm.
Gallen, I'm hoping he has a bounce back year. I like Zach Gallen a
Yep.
lot.
We're both big
He
Zach
was
Allen fans.
not good last year.
Hmm.
Uh, Diamondbacks don't inspire me whatsoever. Nolan Arenado is not the fix to the Diamondbacks issues.
Hey, you get a couple butts and seats, a couple jersey sales. I might get one. A little Serpientes Arenado jersey.
I would say Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll are enough to get people in seats, but
Yeah, no,
I
that's
guess
true.
36-year-old Nolan Arenado is good enough as well. Um,
Well, they got Geraldo Perdomo. He's good. Carroll's good, but he's out with the hamate bone. Not sure for how much longer.
But and then the last game of the official opening day, I would say, is
Hmm.
Guardians Mariners.
That's going to
Tanner
be a
Bybee,
good game.
Logan Gilbert. That is going to be your classic Guardians and Mariners game. That game is ending no higher scoring than a 3-2 game, probably.
I was going to say I'm putting the over on half a run, the over underline half a run. I guess 1.5. Someone's got to win it. They're going to try their best not to, but somebody has to.
Um, I'm gonna go
That pitching,
Mariners.
yeah. Just to be different, I'll go Cleveland.
And you know what? I every year I look at the Guardians lineup and I say, how are they going to score any runs? And
Mm,
then they just do their unethical guards ball and score 3 a game. And they're
yeah.
they're pitchers that are good. They're okay at best to always go out there and seemingly hold down to 4 every time. I look at Gavin Williams and I'm so uninspired most of the time. Gavin Williams does have a good fastball. It's kind of electric, but I'm
Hmm.
just so uninspired. And then they just go out there and give you 6 innings and 2 runs. And
And that back end is crazy between Henches and Smith, and I'm sure a handful of guys that I've never even heard of who have 1.3 ERAs.
I think they have a real promising guy from the Dominican, Emmanuel Clase. I think he's coming up this year.
Oh, and that Luis Ortiz fella, I've seen good stuff out of him.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll
I hope they stay clean off the field. Would hate to see.
I mean, he'll shank one every once in a while, but he's overall.
Yeah, I mean, first pitch of the inning, he usually has a little bit of jitters, but yeah, after that, he settles in.
And I
It's
think
insane. I mean, you're making how many million a year are they doing? And they have to gamble on make sure they throw a ball first pitch.
seriously, there's got to be some more stuff going on, but
Dude,
what a damn shame.
I love the clip of LL Ortiz striking out Anthony Volpe and then screaming "fuck" after he strikes him out. Like that.
I
That might be my favorite clip I've ever seen.
There was a video that came out last year, and it was warming Bernabel just homered, and the guy in the audience said, "We just gave up a homer to warming Bernabel."
They,
They
the
are
whole
all
team's
gambling.
gambling.
The whole team is gambling.
Little did he know.
Warming Bernabel is actually a legend, but that's
Warmer
entirely
Bernabel came
beside.
up and was electric for like 3 weeks last year.
Yeah, he was great. He was your main Mercedes for half the time. Oh my God.
So let's move into Friday.
That's right.
Yankees Giants Friday matchup. MLB.com doesn't have any probables listed. I think the Yankees might go with Schlittler probably.
It looks like a Schlittler day, and I'm guessing Adrian Hauser. I don't know who, maybe Robbie Ray. Not too up to date on
That's Cy Young winner Robbie Ray right there.
my mid-rotation Giants, I'll admit. I'm not going to go against my Yanks. Schlittler on the hill, super pumped about that. I don't even care who they're playing. They could be playing the Dodgers or some Space Jam version of the Dodgers with Looney Tunes characters, and I take Cam Schlittler taking them down all
Yeah,
the way. I've watched his
I'm very
12
high on
strikeouts.
Schlittler. I'm very high
I
on
know,
Schlittler. I'm very low on Giants middle of the order rotation.
no,
Uh, let's just look it up, and I'll just keep going around looking it up. Who do the Giants have in their rotation? They
I
got
think
Robbie Ray.
Adrian Hauser was their get this time around.
Oh, Tyler Mahle. Oh my God, you guys are
Oh
screwed, dude.
man, he's been on the verge of a breakout for like 4 years.
Yeah, so I think we both go Yankees there.
Yep.
We get opening day for the Athletics and Blue Jays, Severino versus Gosman. I'm going Gosman. Severino is not throwing like he did in the WBC, and I don't buy it.
You know, I might go Oakland just to be a little interesting. I think
Oakland.
G Gosman is fantastic. Oh, yeah. Sacramento.
There
Pardon
you go.
me. All right, Fisher. Uh, and this is more about the Oakland offense. I think they're really excited to stretch their legs and get back out there, as in they're a fantastic unit,
Yeah,
and it feels like they're hungry, and that's kind of what's been missing. It feels like they finally have the pieces in place offensively that they're going to try and come out of the gate hot, and these are the worst, least insightful baseballisms ever, but I'm using them for the A's here. I just believe in the offense too much.
I'm almost never high on the Mariners.
Hmm.
I will still say I think the AL West could be very wide open. Um,
Okay, that's an interesting one.
that athletics lineup, I love it. If they can get some semblance of pitching, they could sneak into a wild card. They could take an AL West that I don't think it's the sharpest. I never liked the Mariners. I don't know why. I it might just be like I always overlook them. I think the Astros have had better days behind them. I mean, that rotation now is just
I'm
it's
a
a
big,
shell of itself, in my
yeah.
opinion.
I
Um,
mean, I feel the same way about the Blue Jays. They do everything right. They are a good team, and for some reason, I don't believe in them. I think the same way you don't believe in Seattle.
Mariners. I don't like J Rod as much as everyone else does. I don't know. Uh,
Second half demon, man. When no one's watching
Josh,
in August and no one
Josh
cares, he's
Naylor
raking.
good. He doesn't move me though. Cal Raleig's not having the same season anymore. He's not gonna have the same season as last year.
I sure hope not. That was really annoying to have to deal with that whole thing. He's a
But
catcher. Yeah, he's gotten 10 hits since the All-Star break. They're all
I'm going
homers, but it's September now. Like,
I'm going Blue Jays. And then we get, I think, the series that everyone's looking forward to opening day is the
Took the
Rockies
words right out
Marlins.
of my mouth. Rocks Marlins, that's right.
I'm going Miami.
Yeah, give me the
Randy
fish.
Alcantara versus Kyle Freeland.
Jacob Marcy is going to win this
Ah,
game single-handedly. I am on Jacob Marcy MVP watch. Shohei
uh,
Ohtani is going to finish second to Jacob Marcy.
if there's a lefty for Agustin Ramirez to absolutely own, it would be Kyle Freeland.
Mm.
So I'm going Miami. In Miami's sneaky playoff team.
Yeah.
One of my favorite teams, and then they go add Chris Paddock, one of my favorite players, for literally no reason, but I've loved Chris Paddock since he was with the with the Padres.
Mhm.
I'll never stop believing in Chris Paddock. Uh,
Sixto Sanchez might come back, maybe.
yeah,
Sources
he's not even in our MLB organization right now, so I think
trust he'll be back.
he might be gone.
He might be the Messiah. He will return and pitch to a 1 ERA down the stretch. It's going to be amazing. 400-pound Sixto Sanchez. Uh, Cole Reagan's Chris Sale, Royals Braves. I know we talked about it a little earlier. Who do you got here? It's at Atlanta, if that plays any role in it.
Royals.
You got the Royals?
If no other reason, is because I have Michael Garcia and Bobby Witt on my fantasy team.
I like that. I might take the Braves, keep it interesting. If the five healthy games you get out of Acuna, I think this will be the best one. All amped up. Just
Yeah, he
came
has
off a
seemed to
World
look
Baseball
hot.
Classic thing. He's already in full gear. I don't know if he knows any other gear but full gear. That offense is just too good to bet against, especially with Chris Sale backing him up.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of signs do point towards the Braves for me, but I
Hmm.
did think the Royals do have a sneaky potent lineup. I guess Pasquantino, Salvador
Hmm.
Perez, both bump in the middle of that lineup.
Especially with
Um,
the bringing in the fences 10 feet at Kaufman is, I mean,
yeah,
Vinny's going to hit 45.
you very well could.
Hmm.
Then we get a Yusei Kikuchi versus Mike Burrows. I mean, that's a pitching match from hell.
Is it crazy to say,
Uh,
give me the Angels again? Angels take two out of two from Houston to open up the
I'm
year.
I'm gonna say Houston again, just because I feel like Yusei Kikuchi at Daikin
Mm,
is a recipe for a Isak Paredes 2 home run combined distance of 640 feet game.
that's true. That's very. I mean, you forget it's going to be called the Zach Neto game for the next 50 years. At times,
Then,
Zach Neto hit 7 home runs on opening day weekend.
then we get Fromber's Detroit debut
Yeah,
versus Michael King.
someone tell Dylan Dingler to look out. Make sure to get on his good side during spring.
Make sure he doesn't give up any. Make sure he doesn't give up any tanks because that's your fault.
Yeah, seriously, you'll wear one after.
I'm going Michael King.
Um, I'm going Michael King too. He's had some injury stuff last year. We'll see where he's at now. And looking at his picture, he looks a bit of a thicker body than last time I saw him.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. His
God,
picture is not doing him justice. I don't think.
Mike King didn't miss any meals this offseason. Jeez,
All right, Gavin
that's
Williams
just
versus
that's just rude.
Gavin Williams versus a TBD for the Mariners. I would take a guess as to who the Mariners would roll out there, but Mariners have about four number twos in their rotation. So
Yeah, regardless of who it is, you're getting Wu, Kirby, or Castillo probably.
or
I don't think you could make a wrong pick, so I'm
no,
going
not really.
Seattle for this one.
As long as Luis Castillo pitches at T-Mobile, it's not the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go Seattle. I guess
God,
it's tough to pick these when you don't know exactly who's pitching,
yeah.
but it's just a gut play that I mean it's not like it's not going to be any vast difference between the pitchers. They're all going to be really good, whoever it is.
Mhm.
So I got trust in that.
Now, I know I'm not looking at this right because there's no way the D-backs are feeding Ryan Nelson to LA so early, are they?
I'm I'm going Diamondbacks in that game, and I'll tell you why.
Wow.
I keep seeing people say that Emmett Sheehan will be the number two for the Dodgers to start this year, and
Mhm.
I cannot get behind Emmett Sheehan because
Really?
2 years ago in fantasy, I picked him up like 2 or 3 times, and he
Hmm.
absolutely railroaded me both of those times against crappy teams. I Emmett Sheehan sucks. That's a completely biased opinion. I don't like Emmett Sheehan. Uh,
Okay, I can fully respect that. That's why I'll never root for Brady Singer because he hoed me so many times. Quick
yeah,
shout out, friend of the pod, Alex Novak, actually is an alumni of the same high school as Emmett Sheehan, Salisbury, Connecticut. Thought
yeah.
we'd love you, Alex. If you're tuning in. Uh,
All right, but
thought I'd throw that out there.
I'm gonna go D-backs. All right, and we got what
Okay,
7.5 minutes left, so let's speed through these Saturday and Sunday matches real quick. Uh,
absolutely. We're gonna go rapid
Joe,
fire.
Joe Boyle, Michael McGreevy, Rays Cardinals on Saturday.
Give me the Rays.
Yeah, give me Joe Boyle. He's got an electric fastball, I guess. He can only give you 4 innings and a ton of walks, but we'll go Joe Boyle.
Am I right? Oakland A's legend Joe Boyle.
Yes. We
Wonderful.
get a double TBD with the Nationals and Cubs, so I guess I'm gonna go Chicago.
Cubs it is.
Jeffrey
Oof.
Springs, Dylan Cease. Um,
Cease
give me
at the
Jeffrey
Rogers
Springs.
Center. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
give me Jeffrey Springs. Why not?
I like that. I'm taking the Blue Jays. I Cease making his debut at the Rogers Center, first of 7 years with the franchise, probably. Let's give me Dylan Cease making a statement start.
This is probably my most exciting matchup of the the weekend.
Yeah,
Jacob DeGrom, Aaron Nola. I think that's going to be electric. Give me DeGrom. I think every year,
same.
even now, Jacob DeGrom when healthy is one of the best pitchers in baseball. I feel like. Give me DeGrom. It's so hard to bet against him.
Absolutely. DeGrom, even over even year, Aaron Nola. I'm taking him. Taj Bradley,
Taj
Kyle
Bradley versus.
Bradish. Yeah.
Yep. Give me Kyle Radish.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
He makes 7 starts a year and they're always fantastic. That slurve is outstanding. Give me the Orioles.
Mitch Keller, David Peterson. Um,
Ugh. You're never gonna catch me rooting for the Mets. Give me Mitch Keller. He
I
at times Mitch Keller is top flight stuff, but you know what he's gonna give you.
Yeah, it's just so tough for me to pick against. I mean, to pick against the Mets offense in comparison to the Pirates offense.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
even
Juan Soto by
comparable.
himself outproduces that entire lineup. Um,
I can be okay with that. Yeah.
Rockies TBD versus Airi Perez. It doesn't matter who the Rockies throw out there; they all
No,
suck.
and it's
But
the fish offense is better anyway, and they're not even at
I
Colorado.
love
So
Airi Perez when he's healthy.
me
He's
too.
an animal.
Give me
Sonny
Perez.
Gray versus Nick Lodolo. Um, I'm going Reds. I love the Red Sox. I love the lineup. I don't like Sonny Gray.
No, me neither. That whole Cincinnati Reds staff has such upside potential. Green, Lodolo, Abbott, Lauder, Burns. I love them all. I'm never gonna pick against the Reds if
I
I can help
I
it.
I haven't been high on Sonny Gray for a long time. I wasn't a
Tell
big
me
fan
about
when I was looking at him.
it.
He's a good 5, I guess.
Yeah, he's a good
But
5.
I can't pick him. I don't have any confidence with him. Sean Burke versus Chad Patrick. I'm going Chad Patrick. I like him.
I'm going Sean Burke. Give me the Munataka game.
Okay.
Give me the White Sox not getting out of here. We're not leaving the Brewers field without taking one with us. How about that?
All right. Angels TBD versus Christian Javier.
I can't pick the Angels 3 times in a row. Give me Christian Javier and the
Yeah,
Stros.
I'll take that. I'll take you up on that. Yankees Giants. What is that going to be? Ryan Weathers versus
I
Robbie Ray,
think it's
maybe.
a Weathers or Warren game, but
Yeah,
I'm
with
also
me.
not going to pick against the Yankees, especially against the 3 starter for the Giants.
Give
So
me give me the Giants in this one.
I like
Why
that. Give me the
not?
Yankees though. Got to
Michael
support.
Walker, Reynaldo Lopez, Royals
Oh,
Braves.
they're like the same guy. Back end of their careers, it feels like, but they're also performing the best they've ever done, I think.
Give me Reynaldo.
Um, Give me Kansas City.
Jack Flaherty versus Randy Vasquez.
Jack Flaherty, please and thank you.
All right.
I
I'm going to take Randy. I don't like Jack Flaherty.
I think Flaherty has the higher ceiling in any given start than Randy
Oh yeah.
Vasquez, but I over 30 starts, I don't know if I could tell them apart.
Erod versus probably Tyler Glasnow. Um,
Oh my God.
Give me Glasnow. Give me
Yeah,
The
same.
Dodgers. Uh, And then we get a TBD matchup: Guardians Mariners. I'll go
Mariners are
Mariners.
taking that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we
And do we do
got
Sunday? Do we
three
have
minutes
time?
to get through
All right,
Saturday.
we're gonna do
3 minutes to
nothing
get through
but say
Sunday.
that we're not gonna say anything but the team names.
Yep,
We're
no
just gonna run
reasons
through them.
whatsoever.
Yep.
Mackenzie Gore, Jesus Luzardo. Uh,
Ah,
Gore,
Phillies.
Rangers over Phillies. Bailey Ober, Shane Baz, Twins
Uh,
Orioles.
give me the Orioles.
Give me Bailey Ober, 6'8", legend. Seth Lugo versus TBD for the Braves.
Royals got it rocking. Give me Seth Lugo. Finish it out.
I'll side with you on that. Luis Morales, Eric Lauer,
Oh
Athletic Blue Jays.
Jesus. Athletics, please and thank you. I'm not gonna side
Yeah,
with
I like
Eric
Luis
Lauer
Morales.
if I can help it.
Uh, Carmen Lodzinski for the Pirates and Nolan McLean for the Mets. I'm going Nolan McLean and the Mets all the way.
It's a meaningless game. It's not the World Baseball Classic, so Noel McLean's gonna do fine. I'm going Mets.
Rockies TBD versus Max Meyer. Give me Max Meyer. I
Give
like
me
him
Matt. I
this
want him
time
to be
right
good
now.
so bad. Give me Max Meyer too.
So do I. Connolly Early versus Brady Singer. Red Sox Reds. I'm going to Connolly Early.
Me too. Yeah.
Anthony Kay versus Brandon Sproat. White Sox Brewers.
Give me the Sproat coat.
Yeah, same. Same. That's a great nickname. Then we get Angels versus Astros. TBD versus Tatsuya Imai.
Easiest one of the day. Easiest one of the
Yeah,
day.
no, it's fine.
Imai, they got no book on them. Angels suck. Give
Yep,
me the
I'm going.
Astros.
I'm going Imai too. Uh, oh my god, this is disgusting for a Red Sox fans matchup. Rays Cardinals. Steven Matz versus Dustin May. Oh my good god, that's disgusting. Give me Steven Matz.
Steven Matz and the Rays.
I hate Dustin. Fuck Dustin May. Nationals Cubs TBD TBD. I'm going to go Cubs again.
Cubs by default.
Sunday night, last game. Guardians Mariners double TBD. Again, you're still getting an animal for the Mariners on the mound, so I
Yeah,
kind of have to go with them.
I trust the Mariners back end of the rotation over the Guardians far and away. So,
Yep.
and
All
then I
right.
think we did the weekend. We made it just in time. Thank you everybody for watching. Max, is there anything we wanted to leave off or?
No, sir.
All
Let's
right,
get ready
great.
for a great season.
Well, thank you for tuning in. I wonder how stupid we'll look in about 48 hours, and I'm sure we'll be excited to find out. All right. Take care,
Absolutely.
Max.
See you.